Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Corvus today. Damage Corvus though, to be specific, which is a little bit different. And while he might not be the best damage support, because he has got quite a lot of competition in that area, we covered Furia recently, Grok, Pip, Damber, Ying, all those characters do a better job, I'd say, of dealing damage than Corvus does. What he does have going for him is that he is pretty unique, and he also got a buff a few patches ago, which I actually haven't covered because I haven't covered Corvus, I think, since like January, so I wanted to do an updated video on Damage Corvus, now that it's a little bit better than it was. Run around, try and show it off, and hopefully not have too hard of a time. I did play it a little bit before recording this video, and this is the setup I ended up settling on. Cooldown reduction, bit of ammo gem, bit of movement speed, and a bit of sustain. I think if they fixed some of the jank with it and altered some of the things so it isn't as hard to play, it might be a solid alternative. That's kind of the main downside to it at the moment, is it is pretty hard to do well with in comparison to the other ones, which are pretty easy to do. You just kind of play the healers as a damage with a healing ability. One thing I do want to mention really quick before we jump in, because I didn't know about it until I read the advanced section here in preparation sort of for this video, but if you don't activate the teleport, you actually get the cooldown reduced by a second. I didn't hear anybody ever mention this. I never knew about it. Definitely useful to know, especially if you're going for damage Corvus, because the reset from this card actually triggers on the projectile, not on the teleport, so you might not want to activate it and get an extra second on top of the reset from this. Probably just going to stick to TDM for this, because I think it is the best situation for it. You'll often catch people off guard going for damage Corvus, and one-on-ones you can actually win if you land the stun, because people aren't expecting you to really be able to burst them. But we've got Abyss for game one, we've got Lex, we've got a Buck, and a Marnie, and an Andro. I should go for a healer here for the sake of the team, but it is a casual TDM, so hopefully they're not going to flame me too much. I would recommend you mention it in the chat though if you are going to play a healer as a damage just in general. But for their side, they've got a Leon, a BK, a Dredge, a Ceres, and a Sky. Pretty much the exact same thing. I'm going to be going for Kronos in all of the matches today. I don't know if I said that in the intro, I don't think I did, just because it helps with getting your F out and also helps with the healing side of things, so you can play as a hybrid a little bit better. As long as you're using your Q and your right click every now and again, you are going to heal for quite a bit, because Corvus just in general has solid healing. We'll grab something Visage and then the setup, but we've got Godslayer, splitting Ice, Bulk Up, and then whatever Lex grabs, Eminence, Royal Subjects, Mortal Reach, and Scuttle. Two people haven't grabbed anything just yet, which is kind of weird. We'll mark the Amani, go around right side with her. I did cut my thumb like literally today, so I'm going to have a bit of a hard time aiming, at least until I get used to it. I'm going to stick and kind of protect this Amani as best as I can. I think she cancelled as soon as she realized she was taking damage. I don't know how I marked somebody at the back there when I was trying to mark her. Kill for her again. Dredge is spamming. There's the stun. I was going to teleport, but I was trying to get both of them in line. She right clicked. I think the end just went off the map, so that kind of worked. Through the stun, there's the teleport. Didn't get me any damage. I wish the actual thing on that gives you the 800 was a little bit bigger, because it feels kind of inconsistent. I think that's BK ulting. There's some little shots over there for these guys. We're actually peppering them with a little bit of damage. Obviously your DPS as Corvus isn't great up close though. 70 a shot isn't terrible, especially if you can get headshots. These guys are both on like no health, and I think I've just messed that play up. We'll throw the stun over there, get the kill. That totally should have got me it. That's absolute bullshit. You see what I mean? That's what I was trying to say in the intro, is that if they fixed a lot of that jank so the projectile felt like it dealt damage consistently, same thing with the teleport damage, and I think this would feel a lot better to play and wouldn't be anywhere near as kind of awkward as it is now. Team seems to just be running in solo and dying a lot of the time. Hello Dredge, there's the teleport. We'll get some more damage and the 800. Can we finish him off? Ceres doesn't throw him a heal. We might be able to. Oh my god, I missed so many of those shots. The spread on your actual shots is also a bit of a pain. That is the Amani going for the ult. There's the mark on the legs, but he's already dead. We'll throw our teleport up there and just go in for the damage on the BK. He's totally going to kill me here with the ult. Never mind, he messed up the detonate on it. Okay, more shots and the F. Never mind, I'm just bursted. Okay, finished off our Chrono. Shots over there on the Leon, but yeah, I'm having a hard time gripping my mouse right now. There's a teleport. We've got two. We'll go for the ult. We'll just throw that there on the BK. Yep, sure, I'm dead though, because again, that detonate just bursts me. Can do that really often because you have the max Chronos. There's a teleport on the Dredge. I think I'm screwed here. If anybody runs around, I'm just going to die because someone like no health will throw another heal. There's a Q up there for the Amani. Hello, Sky. That teleport didn't deal damage somehow. There's the teleport. That somehow did deal damage. I don't understand how that worked. I feel like I should have hit it with the stun and not the teleport, but it kind of worked the inverse. There's the stun on the X, not a Lex. It's a Dredge, but there's the kill. I don't think he even knew what he got stunned by there. There's a heal. BK's in here somewhere. I guess it went round 38 to 38. This could actually go either way. I feel like I've had a bit of a passive role in this one. There is the victory. Didn't play particularly well, but I also didn't do a bad job. I kind of just existed in that one and occasionally fought people. Seemed like everyone was just doing their own sort of thing, but there are the stats if you're interested. 3, 5, 15, 21k, 28k. I mean, we beat out the Lex in damage and also the Buck, so I guess we didn't do terribly, and we also healed for as much as there. Ceres was completely focused on it, so I suppose we did fine. Alright, well, for game 2, shoutouts to our Tord. We've got a Grover, a Leon, and a Tiberius. We've got TDM Abyss again, and we're up against an Ash, a Ceres, an Android, Octavia, and a Buck. So again, pretty much the same matchup. I know this might sound kind of dumb, but to me it sounds like some sort of cool idea. I'd love if Corvus could dual wield his pistols, like instead of sending Visage doing what it did, it just traded off your healing capability and turned you into like a dual wielding pistol character. It would basically just turn you into Koga, which is why it's a bit of a dumb idea, but it's something I'd love to see happen, even if it was just for like a limited time mode or something, or that's probably too much work. We're gonna actually just teleport away here so that we don't die, although we still killed the Octavia. Did I deal 800 damage or something? I don't know know how we got there. Anyway, we got Tigon's Fury, Rampant Blooming, Direct Current, Eminence, Bulk Up, Display of Force Curse for Mortal Reach, and Fortress Breaker. I really shouldn't be doing that as we're already in the middle of a fight. The Ash is just repeatedly dealing like crap damage to me here, but there's the stun. He's gone. There's the Octavia ulting, but I have no idea where she threw it. There's a heal onto the Leanne. These guys are getting a little bit battered here, but luckily Grover is doing a good job on heals. We'll throw the stun there, which I missed. It does go out at a bit of a weird time, not as bad as some of the Vatu stuff. Don't actually know how it interacts with shields. I guess we can see it does go through them, so that's some sort of interesting advantage. I'm dead. I was going to die there anyway, but yeah, I guess it goes through shields, so it is some sort of counter to characters like Ash a tiny bit. Grover managed to get away, but Leanne did die. Thank you for the shield there. Torvald will throw that through, although I guess it didn't stun that time. Very, very inconsistent. There goes the Octavia. I'm dead again, but what the hell just happened? Like I've said, I think a couple times now, if they reworked how that F worked, this would honestly be a solid way to play him. I did just get like a 3-man stun with it and a bunch of damage, but we'll go for the ult and throw that back there. That should get us some tick damage. There goes the Andro. There goes the, guess, Octavia too. For some reason, I'm bad with names when I'm in situations like this. We're going to just teleport away. Momentum also carries with the F, which is another weird part of jank with it. Andro and the Buck pushing in a little bit here. There's the stun. Do we teleport for it? Yeah, sure. I guess we can go for the ult as well. We got pretty good damage with that, actually. There's a heal and the ult. Okay, cool. That play kind of worked. There are a couple more shots. There's a stun on a couple of them, but nobody said to really take advantage of that damage. We should get it fully reset afterwards, which is nice. There's another double hit and the teleport, which only hit the Ash. Got that full reset. There's a teleport through and some more damage. Taps on the Ash. That's Andro going for the ult. I'm going to try and just finish her off if we can. There's the teleport again. Okay, she's still not gone. Finally, thank you, team. Because I'm focusing on Cronus, we don't have any sort of cauterize, but there goes the Andro. Do we teleport in, try and get rid of the Buck? I thought he got healed by the Ceres, but luckily he didn't, so maybe we can still get rid of him. Oh, I guess he might have done. Going in around here with the team. I finished off our Cronus. We've got a bit of cauterize. We'll teleport through. That's a bunch of damage. We're going to go for the ult. We got it fully reset. There's the, yeah, just ult in the middle, I guess. I probably should use my F again. Don't know if I can kill this Buck or not, but we'll see what we can do. There we go. I guess that was some sort of demonstration for being able to win one-on-ones. We healed the Tiberius. He's actually still alive. Ash is on him, but he's still up. That's Ceres with the ult. Okay, we're going to throw the stun over there. Teleport to it. That didn't work. We hit the Ceres with the orb, but didn't teleport to where the orb went. That makes no sense. Again, just showing you the jank with the F. We're going to throw our ult in there, teleport to that, get some damage on him. The Andro's on nothing. We'll teleport through. There we go. That's why we use the reset in the setup, so we can repeatedly do that. We teleported through. I wish the teleport would also give you reset. That would be really nice. Going to go up in the air and go for the ult. But yeah, even if they reduce the amount of cooldown reset it gave you, it'd be nice if you could trigger it twice by like hitting them with it and also teleporting through, because you're never really going to go for that card unless you're going for the talent. So just sitting here hoping nobody comes around this way, because I'm in a bit of a rough spot. Ceres is going for the ult. We're going to throw the F up and just wiggle back and try and not die, I suppose. I can't believe I actually got out of that. Andro's ulting. Never mind. I spoke too soon. He's just going to kill me. I also got the Leanne, I guess, although in the kill feed they killed it twice. He's now running around. Should we try and hit him with a stun? That's Ash with a knockback. I'm trying to time that so that I don't continue the momentum was the word I was looking for, but we still died there anyway. There's a heal to the Torvald. Are they all just here on the side? They are. There's the teleport through. I nearly sent myself off the map there. We're going to teleport back. I hit the Buck a little bit. I teleport up to the F and then go for the ult and throw that at the back. Maybe. Do I want to throw this? I don't know. It's a defeat anyway. It doesn't even matter. Again, feel like I could have done better, but 67k damage in that one is solid. It's actually highest damage in that whole match other than Tiberius, so I'm pretty happy with it. We healed for 20k, which is pretty ass, but damage-wise there, which is obviously what we were going for. We did fine. The Grover did a great job on heals. The Torvald did fine. The Leanne also did fine. Their Buck did fine. Their Ash did fine. Their Andro did fine. Their Octavia did fine, and so did their Ceres, who actually healed for a crazy amount. She did more than fine. She did great. Shoutouts to the Ceres, by the way, and also our Torvald. We'll requeue for another one. Just finish it off with a third TDM. That was definitely better than the first one, but again, still very, very janky. And honestly, that feeling is the whole reason I'm making this video, to hopefully make some sort of difference with it, because I think this is so close to being a solid support damage playstyle that if they just changed a few things with it, I think it would see play on the same sort of level as like Damba or Pip or Ying or characters like that. Grok is on a bit of a different tier. I would say he's very, very popular as a damage, probably more so than he is as a healer, but I honestly think if they made a few changes with it, it would be on the same level as the other ones, which I think I've said before in a different video. Then they actually changed some stuff, so now it's even closer, but it's still missing a few of the important changes. Io is also a bit of an exception now that I'm looking at this list, because she's never played as a damage, because she doesn't have a talent for it. She has a healing talent, a damage reduction talent, and I guess this one could be the one you'd use in a damage playstyle, but she also doesn't have any supporting cards. So to me, when I look at this entire list, I see Fury, who can be a damage, Grok can be a damage, Grover can definitely be a damage, so can Genos, so can Damba, so can Pip, so can Ceres, so can Ying. Corvus can't really, he's kind of close, and then Io isn't really intended to at all, clearly from just the way she's designed. That's an entire separate video. If you want to see me do damage IO or try to do damage IO, let me know. If they wanted to make damage IO a proper playstyle, they easily could by making some changes to her cards and her talent or something. But we've got Atlas, we've got Leanna, Zin, and Avatu. We've got Dragon Arena. We're up against another Leanna, another Corvus, a Grok, a Cassie, and a Vora. Going to go around for a bit of a flank. There are the talents. I'm not going to read them out because we're already kind of in the middle of the match. We're going to just see if we can do something here on the left side. Maybe I can hit the stun on the Leanne or just tap her with some damage. There we go. That works. Keep up there and a heal for the Leanne. Guess I'm going around for some sort of flank. There's the stun. There's the the teleport, although I don't know if I dealt the damage there, but the teleport didn't work. You see what I mean with the jank? Again, it's just kind of broken. Yeah, if you throw your F kind of near the edge of something, it just won't teleport you, but I think you still get the 800 damage as if you went to the place that you threw the F. I don't know. I can't really tell. I think they're all kind of stuck here. There's a heal for him. We're going to go for the ult, throw that there kind of at the back in the middle, just so they can't stand there for free while ticking them a little bit. We'll throw that in. That's a pretty big stun, actually. See if we can finish off the Leon. Never mind, we've got some good damage, though. Spawned miles away when I want to right-click, so the team's all just low and I can't heal anybody. There's one for the Vatu. That's the Vora ulting. I threw the mark there on the Leon. There's a heal for the Atlas. I guess we kind of kept them up. We're going to go in here and yoink this, make sure no one else can grab it. Go for the ult. We'll throw that just there to kind of limit them off and section them a little bit. We'll teleport to this, finish off the Leon if we can, just getting some heals, but there we go. We helped out the Vatu and also killed the Vora somehow. Don't know if he has the Q up, but I'm getting a little bit battered here. There's a right-click. I'm going to just teleport away. Somehow they didn't kill me there. I'm on 93 health. I don't know how I'm not gone. Here for the Atlas. He's going for the ult. There's a right-click for him. I think he just insta-cancelled it pretty much. There's a right-click again. Do I go for the ult? Yeah, we'll just throw it there. Why not? It's kind of in the middle of everybody. We ticked a bunch of them, separated them as well. There's a right-click for the Atlas. We're going to just push in, see what we can do. Through up the wall. So got rid of the Leon at the back. There's a heal onto the Atlas. He's rewinding. He's still in a bit of an awkward spot though. There's a heal for him. There's a stun which just didn't do anything. Do we teleport in? I got some damage on somebody, I don't know, finish off the Leon. Game 2 was fine. Game 3 is also going pretty well so far. Game 1 was just awkward in general, but now I'm kind of used to it. I don't feel like I'm doing too bad. Shots here onto the Grok. I just used my F for the movement really if I had to, but hello Leon. Didn't really want to do that. Gonna go for the ult, throw that at the back. Maybe we can get rid of one of them. I dealt some decent damage at least. Missed that teleport. I was meant to be playing damage Corvus, and I feel like I ended up playing hybrid in that one, which is right there in the end screen. And yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 3. Shoutouts to Leon. She did pretty good there. Our Atlas did fine, so did our Zin. He shredded, and our Vatu did pretty good there as well. We did okay. As you can see from the stat there, we did end up healing for quite a bit, 60k, and we did some damage. Definitely would have been better off going for healer Corvus there, as you would in most situations, but we somehow beat their Corvus out in damage and healing, even though he was going for healer setup. Kind of weird. Their Grok also weirdly was going for damage and had about the same as us, and then healed for way less. I don't know, their Leon did fine, their Cassie did fine, and so did their Vora. So yeah, there we go. That was damage Corvus and all of his kind of broken, weird, unique, janky kind of glory. I don't know a better way to word it. The setup worked pretty well. The talent, honestly, with the 800 damage is fine when it works. I do honestly hope they give this more attention in the future so that it is on the same level as the other supports as a damage playstyle. I don't know a better way to word what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm trying to go for here. Although I completely understand if they don't do that, because Corvus's play rate, at least from my experience with Paladins, is pretty low. I don't see him anywhere near as much as I see any of these other healers, to be honest with it. Io is also pretty low there from my experience with him. I feel like I see him more than Corvus. I'd love to hear any of your guys' suggestions for what you think they should do for damage Corvus in the future. Thank you so much for watching. But if you enjoyed, of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. And as always, stay Frost.